Good morning, family and friends. This is our first attempt at streaming live video on Facebook. So you can actually say that this topic is about me, but I thought I would share the adventure so that we may all learn from together. I titled this session Entering the Unknown, and that can be a pretty fearful topic at times. Everyone loves their comfort zone. The comfort zone is like a warm blanket on a cold night. You just don't want to give it up. Okay? But sometimes we have to. In order to get up, to punch that clock, to start a new day, to get on a new venture, make a profit, put bacon on the table. So sometimes we have to step outside of that comfort zone. And then sometimes we have to venture into new terrain, new territories. And that can be pretty frightening at times. There's a saying, the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. Sometimes we plan to do well, and we have all these tactical plans in place, and sometimes they just don't go the way that we want them to go. We have to make accommodations for that. I often start projects that I don't finish. Why? Because the project may not interest me anymore. I may have no longer find it interesting, or it just doesn't meet my expectation. Okay? Sometimes we come into new information that changes our focus. When we come into new information, it's like driving on a highway. When we come into a road hazard, we don't continue to power drive or step on the gas pedal. We slow down, or at least some of us do, or the most intelligent ones do. But I've driven by many of crash sites where the people just kept on driving like maniacs. But the well-informed person, the educated person, the person that is responsible will slow down and change their behavior in the traffic, even if to a point to where that they may have to turn around and go the opposite direction. And that's how it is when we set out on plans and goals that we set for ourselves. Sometimes we have to make detours. It's never a straight line, never a straight line to our objective, and it's never going to be easy. Sometimes the roads are completely closed to us. We can no longer um, reach our destination. So, in those types of cases, what we do is we learn from the mistakes and we start over if possible. Sometimes we are too old, sometimes we don't have the resources to do so, but we make the best attempts we can to start over. Okay. So, acquiring new information is supposed to change our perspectives. We don't continue to march forward and do as we have always done before. Okay? We change. Here's an interesting meme. Interesting meme. Forgot about the sound. Uh, okay, we're still learning. Here's an interesting meme. When we are working with other people, we have to give account that they have a will of their own. They also may have goals and ambition that may differ from our own, but it may come necessary that we need them in order to accomplish our objective. So we have to enter into a state of tit for tat, I would like to phrase it, or give and take. Okay. Everybody wants something. Regardless of how generous a person may seem, they want something in return, even if it's only gratitude. They want something in return. Now, here we have two donkeys, and they are tied together, yoke. The Bible talks about being equally yoked. Well, these donkeys are yoked, and they both have ambition of eating, okay? And they're working against each other, okay? But now they finally get smart at this point, okay? And they figure out, well, let's go eat this pile of hay first, and then when we're done there, we'll go eat the other one. Harmony, okay? So to summarize what I'm saying, and I'm going to make this short since this is the first video, and when we move into new boundaries, new areas, we first have to enter with an open mind and not have any concrete ideas, but we still need to be held still fast to our goals, but make alterations as new information becomes available, as crises develop. We change, we adapt. See, there's an expression that I've heard that intelligence is not based upon book knowledge. It's the ability to adapt, to change. So, in other words, if I can adapt to a new environment, then I will be successful. Okay. If I try to stay rigid in what I do and not change, well, we'll die with the dinosaurs. Okay. We have to change according to the environment. Given today's current events, we need to change. I will not go into current events right now, maybe in a future video, but I hope that everyone enjoyed uh, my video. There's more to come, and we're involved in a learning curve. So if you like this, let us know. Thank you very much.